This is my take on Hoskote Mutton Biryani, which was quite popular in the media in the recent times, where people would flock early in the morning to Hoskote and stand in long queues for that dose of early biryani. This is a detailed recipe, and if you watch this video from start to end, you'll be able to make delicious Hoskote Mutton Biryani like this at home. Folks, welcome back to this page, Count and Cook. This is Satvik Sridhar Suvarna, and without any further ado, let's begin the cooking. In the first step, let's blend some ingredients. For that, take a blender jar like this. Here, try to use 4 to 6 shallots. Since we don't have shallots at home, here we are using 1 roughly chopped onion, 3 roughly chopped tomatoes, 1 inch ginger roughly chopped, 1 whole bulb of garlic with skin peeled off. By using water as required for blending, blend into a smooth paste like this. To make the biryani, heat up a big pot like this. When the pot is hot enough, goes 30 ml of oil. When the oil is hot enough, goes 30 grams of ghee or clarified butter. Now goes 4 sliced onions. To speed up the cooking of onions, goes a teaspoon of salt and saute for a while. Now goes the whole spices like 1 star anise, 1 mace, half teaspoon of black peppercorns, 6 cloves and 4 green cardamom. Now saute until the onions turn brown. Now when the onions have turned brown, goes the paste that we ground earlier. Now goes the powdered spices like a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Since for this preparation we are not going to use any green chilies, here goes 5 teaspoons of red chili powder. Further, for more heat, goes a teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1.5 tablespoons of homemade garam masala powder. Mix all the ingredients nicely. If you like the video, don't forget to give this video a like and also share it with your friends. Now goes the greens like half bunch of mint leaves finely chopped and a whole bunch of cilantro finely chopped, and mix well with the gravy. After sauteing the spices for around 5 minutes on medium flame, the masala is leaving the pot very easily. That means the masala is well cooked. Here goes a kilo of lamb cut into medium sized pieces. This is mutton or lamb from Bangalore breed. Further, for more tartness, juice of 1 whole lemon goes in now. Here goes 2 level teaspoons of salt, and mix the mutton nicely with the masala. Remember, up till now we have used 3 level teaspoons of salt. Now cover the pot with the lid and cook covered on medium flame for around 20 minutes. After cooking the mutton for around 20 minutes, when you take out the lid, you will see that the mutton has oozed out considerable amount of water. Here onwards, you got to be extremely careful while using water. So we have kept aside the water that is required for this preparation. Here, for 3.5 cups of rice, you got to use 6 cups of water for the entire preparation. Now pour in the measured water into the pot. Usually for cooking a cup of rice, you would need 2 cups of water to cook the rice completely. But here we are using 6 cups of water for 3.5 cups of rice. That's because mutton would ooze out considerable amount of water and would make up for the remaining moisture content. Now goes 3 level teaspoons of salt, and remember, up till now we have added in total 6 level teaspoons of salt. Mix well. Before adding in rice, you got to get this water to boil. So cook covered and cook on high flame until the water starts boiling. Now as you could see, the water has started boiling. It's the right time to add rice, and the mutton has to be cooked up to 90% before adding in the rice. Now check for the taste now and add in salt accordingly. Here I am adding 2 level teaspoons of salt. So in total I have added 8 level teaspoons of salt. So for a biryani with a kilo of mutton and a kilo of rice, you would need 8 level teaspoons of salt. For a kilo of mutton used here, we are gonna use a kilo of bullet or kollam rice, which is a form of short grain rice. Here goes nicely washed bullet rice into the pot. Remember, we haven't soaked the rice. Also, don't forget that the mutton is cooked up to 90% before we added rice. Mix well. Now cook covered on medium to high flame until the rice absorbs the water and gets cooked. Now once you remove the lid, you would see that the rice has absorbed most of the moisture, but still some moisture remaining. Now give the biryani a stir. Now typical of Hoskote biryani, here goes ghee or clarified butter sprinkled on the top. This ghee is around 30 grams. Now cover the pot again and cook covered on lowest possible flame or on sim for another 5 minutes. After around 5 minutes of cooking on dum, you would see that the rice has absorbed all the moisture and also the mutton is cooked properly. Now before serving, give the biryani a stir. As you could see, the rice is properly cooked and not sticking to each other but separate. And also the mutton is also perfectly cooked. This is the right time to turn off the stove. Hey, the popular Hoskote Mutton Biryani is ready. Do try this recipe out at home and let us know how it turned out. For more such interesting recipes like this, please follow our CountNCook official Facebook page. Until then, ciao, goodbye, take care.